Hey everybody, welcome to PG Break. This is episode 1. PG Break is this idea that we had that we wanted to kind of broadcast from within the studio, even though you can't see the top secret stuff behind me, and kind of let you know what's going on in our world, what it's like to work here, be here, hang out here, and all the stuff that kind of happens around us. So the first episode, what we wanted to start off with was kind of a tour of our new offices, since if this show is going to be about our environment, you should see what our environment's like, so let's cut straight to that.
What's up, y'all? I'm JP. I work here at Platinum Games, as you can tell by the snazzy lanyard and security card. We posted some pictures of our office online, and I think there was some interest there, so I think we'll give you a video tour of what it's like to be here, because video is always better than pictures. Ask Lindsay Lohan. Alright, so first thing I want to show you is actually the big Platinum Games logo on the wall there, because, you know, if you don't know where you are before you get here, now you know. The other kind of cool thing in our office is we've got like a lot of slogans in our lobby that are important to us. So right here we have Platinum maintains its luster forever. If you didn't know, Platinum will never tarnish. It's one of the special properties of that metal, and we think our games will never tarnish. They will always stand up to the test of time. So, you know, you can keep playing them forever. And we really believe a lot in that. So if you look down at the bottom on the floor, we have little tiles of when all of our games have been released. So you have Mad World, which I still think is the best game on the Wii, and Infinite Space, which was an absolutely awesome space opera that we made with New Maker. And you've got Bayonetta, which I think a lot of people will say is the best action game ever, and if anybody's got any problems with that, they can come fight us. We've got a lot of people who are good at the martial arts. And Vanquish, which is probably one of the best speedy third-person shooters ever made. I think it's influenced a lot of games. The other kind of cool thing that we got going on in the lobby is this awesome TV from Toshiba. They made us pay for it. We're not big enough to get free stuff yet. And we run the show reel in our trailers on this TV, so when you come in, you know what we make, who we are, what we made. So it's kind of cool. We've also got this really awesome showcase. Tons of cool stuff in here. Another slogan, we create enduring, original, high-quality video games. And if you just listen to the games that I told you about, I think you know that that's actually kind of true. So, again, if you have any issues with that, you can come find us. We're in the Sky Building. It's easy to find. We've got this really cool Mad World hoodie that was made in limited edition. And it's got some awesome little buttons there. So Sega actually made these for a marketing plan, and I really like to vote for Jack one because I think he's better than any of the Republican candidates, because at least he's honest. He doesn't help people, he kills them. We've got Bayonetta and John down here, and got the glasses that were put out by Less Than Human in Japan, so you know, if you're cosplaying Bayonetta and John, you can have real glasses. Got some Bayonetta art books and the CDs, and then up here we've got a collection of all the awards that we've won. Platinum medals from Famitsu. You know, Famitsu scores, you don't actually pay for them. We had to earn these, contrary to popular belief. And you know, Best Developer Awards from Microsoft, Best Action Game from Xbox Magazine. Then copies of our games, some SETIC Awards that we've won for visual arts. And this Mad World's actually kind of cool because it's signed by Jerome LeBanner, who's a very kick-ass K1 fighter. And he did a cool commercial for Mad World in France for us, and so props to Jerome LeBanner for being cool. We've got strategy guides that Future Press and SoftBank have made for us. The Future Press guides are awesome. That thing's worth a whole bunch of money, so if you break into our office, steal that too. And over here we've got soundtracks, some more guides, and these Scarborough Fair guns were used by the Bayonetta model that was at E3 in 2009. And I totally forget what her name is, but if you want to know, you can look her up. She was in Zombie Strippers as a zombie stripper. If you're underage, beware the zombies. Underage kids enjoy strippers. I did when I was underage. Alright, so let's go check out the conference area. So when you enter the office, you see all these cool posters. We got a huge poster of Bayonetta right here. Kind of a very iconic image of her that focuses on her expertly modeled derriere by Mr. Yoshimura. Fun fact about our blog that you're watching this on, the Bayonetta butt post is the most popular post ever. Got more than 50,000 hits. So either you guys really love Bayonetta or you really like asses, or you like both. Okay, both. Alright, so we've got this awesome set of Mad World posters. Something strange about them, they're in black and white and red. I never really understood that, but props to Jack for being in black and white. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, somebody's coming in. And he's going the other direction. Here's another Platinum Games logo in case you've got a really short attention span and you forgot where you are from the lobby to here. We've got these awesome Vanquish posters. You got Sam in this little boost pose. You can actually do that with a figure that's coming out from Square Enix, which is really cool. And picture of Sam and Burns. I wish they would have made a Burns figure, but that thing would have been like $100. But cool thing about Burns, this tattoo right here translates to if you write it in Japanese and then spell it out. I think that got beeped by fine young Nicholas, who's doing the filming here. But yeah, if you want to get a bad Japanese tattoo, get on your arm, because Burns approved. Cool Infinite Space poster here. Studio Gonzo made some anime cutscenes for Infinite Space, and this poster kind of picks up on that. We keep walking. This hallway is all our conference rooms. I'm going to take you into a few of the conference rooms. We might have to wipe because people are in meetings and stuff, so we're going to have to film this out of sequence. But this is the Red Room, and no one's in here, so we're going to take a peek. Red Room is for receiving guests, and like, you know, if you're big wig, president of a company, or coming to hang out with us, we'll bring you in here. So we got some comfy chairs, not from the Spanish Inquisition, but they're very comfy. We sit you down, you have some coffee, you talk with Inaba-san or Minami-san, and yeah, this is kind of just a very standard Japanese reception room. Very minimal. We're going to move on to the Orange Room. Orange Room is kind of cool too because it's exactly like the Red Room. Now the only difference is, instead of having lots of sofas, you got the 3-person sofa right there. Now, I don't know about you, but I think things are always better in 3 than 2. And I think the Orange Room agrees with me. And since I went to the University of Florida and our colors are orange and blue, I have a really, really personal attachment to this room. I love you, Orange Room. Alright, let's keep going before I get too enamored with the Orange Room. Alright, you have the Yellow Room right here. And right now there's nobody in there, but I think a meeting's coming in, so we're going to come back to the Yellow Room in a little bit. And then if we keep walking, you've got the Green Room and the Blue Room. And then we've got this awesome, huge conference room. So let's take a peek in the Purple Room. The Purple Room is our main conference room. This is where the whole company gets together once a week to have meetings. It's a little dark, so I haven't turned the lights on. But, you know, we've got a 7.1 surround sound system, a big 100-inch screen, nice view of Osaka, and yeah, Purple Room's kind of cool. Let's take a quick peek at the development floor before we go back into the Yellow Room and see who's in there. So we can't go too far in here, because if we do, they're going to fire me and possibly kill me, and that would not be cool. So I'm just going to take you in a little bit and see what's up. I feel like I'm on MTV Cribs, so I'm going to have to say that this is where the magic happens. And so these are all sorts of people making all sorts of awesome games. Some I can tell you about, some I can't tell you about, but I can guarantee that they're all awesome. Alright, so that's a tour of our office. We're going to take a quick peek into the Yellow Room here in a second so you can see who's in there, because that meeting that's going to start is pretty cool, and we'll be right back.
Alright, I hope you guys really enjoyed the tour of our office. Definitely had me trying way too hard to be funny. And some great cameo appearances by young Nicholas and his finger. Nice to see your finger in there, Nick. Good stuff.
Apologize for that.
Alright, so the next thing we want to talk about is kind of stuff that's happening around PG, and we're calling it Around the World, as written right there. And the big thing that happened lately is a couple of issues of Famitsu had Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. So let's check them out. Here's one of them, and here's the other. And the big news out of these was Kenji Saito, who was the main programmer, Bayonetta, is the director of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. We kept that under wraps for a little while. No real reason. We just wanted you guys to be excited and kind of talk about who the director was going to be. And now you know. Kenji's awesome, as you can tell by the weird stuff shaved into his head. And, you know, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's fun to see Rising come to there. Behind me, in the top secret stuff behind, save for next week's game magazines management. Alright, well, we're saving that stuff. Alright, and whoa, we got a stop detecting feedback error from Wirecast. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Sorry guys, technical difficulties. Hold on one second. And moving on, we have the next thing that I want to go to is Spotlight about what our community is doing right now. So let's check that out. The Community Spotlight is all about our community section on PlatinumGames.com, and I'm doing so much better talking now that I don't have the feedback in my ear, so maybe Wirecast is a help there. So let's check out what our community site actually looks like. I know a lot of people have checked it out, but a lot haven't, so let's check it out together. If you go to PlatinumGames.com, all you have to do is click on the community button, and you will go straight to our community page. And we've got tons of really cool stuff on there that users have posted in the forums or have written in blogs. And we really encourage people to keep writing cool new stuff. One of the coolest things that has been on there is Bayonetta Under Extreme Conditions. And this was actually a video series that a user created for the lost chapters in Bayonetta, which are the hardest part of the game. And they made them even harder by sticking a whole bunch of really interesting extreme conditions on them. So you can check out the YouTube video series. He's got all the verses from Under Extreme Conditions on there. And let's take a quick peek at one right now.
Next up, boys.
HKDJ, the user that made that, is probably the most incredible Bayonetta gamer I've ever seen, and really happy to announce that because he did such an awesome job with his video series, we're going to be sending you out some signed stuff that Kamiya-san's going to do for you. So that's really cool. We really hope that you guys post more cool content like that, whether it be fan art or videos or your own commentary tracks. All that stuff's really cool and interesting to us, and the community section is the greatest place to put it up, so make sure you send it to us. Another kind of cool thing that's going on in the community is our interactions on Facebook and Twitter. You can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/platinumgames, and of course on Twitter at twitter.com/platinumgames. And there's lots of PG staff that are on Twitter. Myself, Kamiya-san, young Nicholas, whose finger was in that video, was on there. So interact with us there. And there's a new member to the Platinum Games Twitter team. You might have heard of him. He's the Blacker Baron. And he is an infinite source of knowledge and wisdom, so tweet him all sorts of interesting stuff. You can hit him up at @BlackerBaron, and who knows what you're going to get. Just don't play hate on him, because he's not a big fan of that. And you can follow me, of course, and let me know what you think of this show and what's going on. It's right there. Let's see, right there. At PG_JP. Let me know what you think, and we're going to continue to improve this. This is kind of a test run. So we're going to try to do this like once every 2 weeks, so keep watching. And I'm really glad that you've enjoyed the show. So hopefully you'll keep watching this and interact with us in the future. One of the things that we want to do is kind of rate your tweets and say what we think is funny and what we don't think is funny, and try too hard to be funny together. So that wraps it up for PG Break Episode 1. I know we talked about visiting the Yellow Room, so I think we should end with that. So let's check out the Yellow Room.
Alright y'all, we're back. Now that important meeting that I was telling you about is going on in the Yellow Room, and I want to show you what a meeting is like here at Platinum Games. I think it's going to be a really cool, enlightening experience, so let's kind of take a peek in there. I'm not sure if they're ready for us, but we'll find out. That's Kenji Saito. He's the director of Metal Gear Rising.
こうなりは性格切らせたよな。一番やっぱバナナかな。やっぱこう人間切りたいよな。人間な。
Saito-san, いいですか？
あ？今忙しいから。
ごめんなさい。I think we interrupted a wrong meeting, so let's get out of here. You don't want to piss him off, man. Have you seen the side of his head? That takes some serious skill. Anyways, that's Platinum Games. Thanks for doing the office tour with us. Eventually I'll learn how to speak without swallowing my own words, and I hope you enjoyed PG Break. Peace.
There you go. That was Kenji in the Yellow Room having a very important meeting with Raiden. Hope you liked it. You can follow him on Twitter. He's PG_Saito. It's over there. Wow, I'm so not used to pointing on camera. And I hope you enjoyed the first episode of PG Break. Catch you again in 2 weeks. Later.